The topic is selfies. Now, I know this is an old one, but I think we need to resurrect the topic. First, I'm going to tell you a little secret about yourself. One, you are far more attractive than you think you are. Two, you are not living up to your potential for attractiveness. Let me explain. When people look at your selfies, they will either think one of two things. One, he or she is such a wannabe attractive person. If only they knew how stupid they look. Let's dissect that one for a moment. I see 2 cups of pride, a couple of tablespoons of jealousy, and the secret ingredient, vanity. And we'll get back to that. The second reaction to your selfie that a person might have is, wow, that person is so attractive. They take such good selfies. Now this has almost exactly the same ingredients, just cuts out a little bit of the pride and replaces it with some extra jealousy and maybe some depression and self-loathing. That sounds much more delicious, but even there, hidden under it is still vanity. So let's talk about vanity, the secret ingredient. Is vanity bad? Why? Because mommy and daddy and the guy at the pulpit or the movie said so. Let's see what Webster says on vanity. Inflated pride in oneself or one's appearance. Inflated, I love that word. What it means is you think you look good, but you don't. Now, I said you're more attractive than you think, and you have untapped attractiveness, so what's going on? The problem is you don't know what is attractive in yourself, or why it is you are attracted to other people. Let me make a list of things that I know make people attractive. Confidence, being well-spoken, being intelligent, charisma, intensity of purpose, humility, friendliness. But there's only one I want to focus on, and that's confidence. But before that, physical appearance is one of the easiest things to fake. It is the lowest common denominator of appearance. We've been faking it on the big screen for more than a century. Have you ever seen a star in real life and been like, whoa, why do they look so different? Like maybe the lighting is bad, or they have no makeup, or having a bad hair day. If all it took to be a star was attractiveness, then stars would get paid a heck of a lot less. You can't just find a any good-looking person and say, hey, come act in a movie. People have tried and failed miserably. It is exponentially more difficult to find a person who can act than to find a person who is good-looking. It's much harder. Good-looking people are far more common than you realize. Do an experiment. Go to any public place and see how long it takes you to find someone who is good-looking. It won't take you very long, I promise, no matter where you are. When you take your perfect selfie, you are taking a fake picture of yourself and trying to use it to deceive people. So what's wrong with vanity? The problem with vanity is inflation. You're taking the cheapest part of yourself, appearance, the easiest shortcut to influence, and making that the mainstay of your persona. And on top of that, the majority of you aren't even very good at that, and it only multiplies the problem. You might say, I'm fine with my appearance, I've embraced it. But that's the problem. You've embraced it a little too much. But I know I'm not going to convince you to stop the selfie thing. All I suggest is that you grow slightly into that untapped potential you have for attractiveness by toying around with confidence. Of all the attributes of real attractiveness, confidence is probably the most important and powerful. If you really have accepted yourself, then try to turn up the volume on your confidence. You get confidence by being confident. Try it. It will make you so much more attractive, not just to yourself, but to others. And it will do more good than any makeup or pose or lighting or filter.